Welcome to math class and your teacher Black Adam. So we need to solve for x. We have 3x squared plus 5x, so we factor x out, so we have x into 3x plus 5, and then which means x is equals to 0, or 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. Then that means we have 3x is equals to negative 5, so we divide both sides by 3, so it cancels out, so x is equals to negative 5 over 3, and that's our answer. And that's for 1.1.1, solving for x. So we go to the next question, which is 4x squared plus 3x minus 5 is equals to 0, decimal point. So our a there is 4, our b is 3, and our c is negative 5. And round off to 2 decimal places, and then we need to use quadratic equation. X is equals to negative b plus minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that means there we have negative 3 plus minus root 3 squared minus 4. Our a is 4 and our c, our a is 4 and our c is negative 5, and all that over 2a. So our a is 4, and then simplifying further, we have x is in negative 3 plus or minus that is 89, so we have 9 plus 80, and then which means x is equals to negative 3 plus root 89 over 8. Okay, and then we also have x is equals to negative 3 negative root 89 all over 8. So punching that in a calculator will give you x is equals to just punch it out, should give you 0.80, rounding it off to 2, and therefore we also have x is equals to negative 3 plus root 89 over 8 should give you negative 1.55. So that's our answer for 1.1.2. Then going into the next question, we have x minus 1 and squared minus 9 is greater or equal to 0. So that means that we have two of them, so it's x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 minus 9 is greater or equal to 0. It's not equal to 0 because it's an inequality, so x times x gives us x squared, and x times negative 1, that is negative x. Negative 1 times x gives us negative x, and negative 1 times negative 1 gives us positive 1 minus 9 greater or equal to 0. And therefore we have to simplify. That's x squared minus 2x. 1 plus 1 minus 9 is minus 8, all greater or equal to 0. So we factorize, that's greater or equal to 0. And then we have x there. We also have x. And then we have plus 2 and negative 4. So all that makes a middle term. So we have x. So we have to draw a table of x plus 1. There we should be in ascending order, so we're going to start with x plus 1, not x minus 4, so followed by x minus 4 in that order. Then the product of the two, which is x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 4 on that order again. So we draw the lines, vertical lines. So solving for x, there will be x in negative 2, so we have a negative 2 there, and there also gives a positive 4. So that should give us positive 4. Remember that it's ascending order, negative 2 followed by, then everything to the left of negative 2 is negative, to the right is positive, and the same for 4, to the left is negative, to the right of 4 is positive. So multiplying that positive, and that is negative, positive times negative, positive times positive is positive. And then final results, we have positive there going to the left, and we have positive going to the right of 4, to the left of negative 2. So our x there will be less or equal to negative 2. Also our x is going to be greater or equal to 4. So those are our values for the inequality. That's our answer for 1.1.3. And then we move on to 1.1.4. So we factor out the smallest part, which is 5 over x. So 5 power x, so 5 power x goes into there, 5 power x again because there are two of them, and then we have 9 minus 1 there, and then that means that we have x power x is equals to 0, or we have x 5 power x minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, is equals to, and then we have 5 power x. How do we get 1 is equals to 1? So how do you get 1? That will be 5 to the power 0. So the base are the same, the exponent must be the same, so x is going to be 0. On the other hand, we have 5 to the power x is not equals to 0, so we can't find any number with base 5 that would give us 0. Okay, so that is our answer, x is equals to 0. And then we have x over root 20 minus x is equals to 1. So we're going to say 1 over 1, so x times 1 is x, so 1 times root 20 minus x is root 20 minus x. And then we have to square both sides, so root of 20 minus x, so we square that, so the root cancels and we have x squared. F squared is equals to 20 minus x, and then we take x squared, take x to the left is positive, 20 to the left is going to be negative. The sign changes as you transfer from one side to another, so factoring that, we have factor of 4 and 5, so it's going to be positive 5 and then negative 4. The middle term is 1, so x plus 5 is equals to 0, or x minus 4 is equals to 0. So we have x is equals to negative 5, or we have x is equals to positive 4. Those are values, and that's our answer for 1.1.5. Moving on to another question, that is a simultaneous equation, x plus y is equals to 9 and 2x squared minus y squared is equals to 7. Simple part is x plus 1. Solving for y there, we have y is equals to 9 minus x, and then using the second equation, that's 2x squared, then we substitute the y, which is 9 minus x squared is equals to 7. So that's 2x minus, we have 9 minus x, we have two of them, is equals to 7. So it's 2x squared minus, that would be 81. That would be 81 there, and 9 times negative x, negative 9x, and that would be negative x times 9 is negative 9x once more. So negative x times negative x is positive x squared, all that equals to 7. Then we have 2x squared is equals to minus, simplify the inner part, that's 81 minus 18x plus x, that's 18, 9x plus 9x, which is negative 18 plus 8 squared is equals to 7. And then we have x squared, the sign changes because multiplying by negative 1, so that's negative 8, positive 18x, negative x squared is equals to 7. So you can see that 2x and squared and 1x squared, so it gives us minus 1x squared gives us x squared. And then we have, take the 7 to that, make a negative, so it's negative 81, negative 7, negative 88 plus 18x is equals to 0. And then we put the order together, quadratic equation, so that's going to be x squared plus 18x negative 88 is equals to 0. And then we need to find the factors, so we're going to find the factor of the constant, which is 1. The coefficient of x squared is 1. 1 times negative 8 is negative 88 is negative 88, so we factor 88. So we're going to say 2 into 88 will be 44, 2 into 44 is 22, 2 into 22 is 11, 11 into 11 is 1. Those are all the factors. So 2 times 11, which is 22, then 2 times 2 is 4, which has to be negative. So you can see that when we add negative 4 plus 22 gives us positive 18, and then when you multiply those, so which means you multiply 2 times 11, 22, and then 2 times 2 is 4. That's how we get it. So now what we have to do, we have to factorize. So we're going to factorize. So factorizing, there we have x, and that is x also, so that would be plus 22, and that would be negative 4. So we have x plus 22 is equals to 0, or we have x minus 4 is equals to 0. I think we're running out of space there, so that would mean that we have x is equals to negative 22, or x is equals to positive 4. So those are the values for x. So now we need to find the values of y. So we take the equation there, which is y is equals to 9 minus x from the first equation, from there, yeah, right there. So this is the equation that we found. Okay, then we substitute the values. So we have y is equals to 9, and our x, let's use negative 22 for at first there. That gives us, yeah, negative 22. So y is equals to negative times negative 22. That will give us 9, and that's positive 22. So y is equals to 9 plus 22 is 31. So x is going to be negative 22, where y is positive 31. That's one set of our answer. The other set will be using the same equation, y is equals to 9 minus x. So y is going to be 9 minus our x this time is 4. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So y is equals to 5. So our set of equation is y is equals to 4. X is equals to 4, where y is equals to 5. That's the second set of our answer. Going to 1.3, we're given that we want to calculate p times t. So we just multiply the information given, so it's 1 minus a multiplied by the expression there for t. So it's a plus 1, 1 plus a, 1 plus multiply by 1 plus a power 2, 1 plus a power 4, until we reach 1 plus a power 5, 1, 2. So let's see what happens. So you multiply, our first part will be 1 times 1 is 1, okay, and then we have 1 times a squared, that's 1 times a is a, and then a times a is a squared. That a cancels out, so we have 1 minus a squared, and then that is plus a power 2 plus 1 plus a power 4, until we reach 1 plus a power 5, 12. The next thing we do, we have to multiply once again 1 times 1, and multiply everything there. We're going to get 1 minus 4, 1 minus 8 power 4 multiplied by 1 plus a power 4, until we reach 1 plus a power 5, 1, 2. And the other thing as well, we repeat the process 1 times that, or the multiply the brackets. We have 1 minus a power 8, that's what we get finally, dot dot dot. So repeating all that series, we find out that when we reach to the last answer, we have to double the power of a, and then the middle term becomes negative. So it's going to be 1 minus a, 2 to the power 5, 12. And then that will mean that we have our final answer, p times t, is going to be 1 minus a to the power, I think 5 times 2, 5 times 1024. So that's our answer for p times t. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, or for any question, please leave below. Thank you.